So this is the part 2 of the Lake Isles of Innisfree. Okay, and in part 2 I will be elaborating about the author W.B. Yeats. Now another point is Poetic Device and other is question and answer. So as I told you, I will be telling about more about the author. So he is William Butler Yeats. He is the poet of this poem, The Lake Isles of Innisfree. And as you know, William Butler Yeats is widely considered the greatest poet of 20th century. He belonged to the Protestant Anglo-Irish minority that had controlled economic, political and social cultural life of Ireland since at least end of 17th century. Here are some of the notes of the poem The Lake Isle of Innisfree. So in the poem there are some poetic devices used such as alliteration, repetition of the consonant sounds in the same line. See here, repetition of consonant sounds, lake, water, lapping with low sounds. Okay, lake and lapping, these are the consonant sounds that are repeated in the same line. So there is one more poetic device, that is visual imagery. That is a picture shown, veil of the morning, midnight all glimmer, an evening full of linnet wings, the noon of purple glow. So there is a visual imagery, like the morning has put up a veil or a parda. Okay, like what? Midnight all a glimmer, so like midnight is shining, like that kind of visual imagery is given in the poem. And metaphor, a device which compares two things or quality which are unlike. Okay, so here see, peace comes dropping slow. So peace, as if something is a device compared with two things. Okay, as see here, veil of morning, be loud glade. Okay, so one more poetic device is onomatopoeia, that is using of the sounds. Okay, using a word which suggests that the meaning by its sound. So water is lapping, so the sound of the what? Sound of the example I am giving, the dog barks, so the sound of the word like water is lapping. So you can go through some of the questions which I have set. Okay, and you can write in your copy, that is your homework. See here, what kind of place is Innisfree? The three things that the poet wants to do when he goes back there. It is in stanza 1. So and question 2 is, do you think Innisfree is only place or the state of mind? Does the poet actually miss the place of the boyhood days? So you can write in this, you can go through some of the questions here. 2 questions I have given, you can do it as a homework, and here some of the poetic devices I have given, you can write it on your copy. Okay, this is from the chapter The Lake Isles of Innisfree.